Why did you choose Jellyfish Education Philippines as your agency? Let's hear what our Study in Japan students have to say.
I chose Jellyfish Education Philippines because when I was doing my research, choosing which agency to enter for my Japanese journey, for my journey in Japan rather, I saw really good reviews with the company. Like the processing of the documents and all will be smooth sailing as long as you adhere to the company guidelines and all. So that's really about the only reason why I chose it. And also, whenever people inquire, like how I got to Japan, I would actually recommend the agency because they would be asking like, I saw Jellyfish Education Philippines. Are they really authentic and all of that? But just last month, somebody asked me and told them, yeah. You guys aren't a scam. You're authentic. Like I got here after all.
Yes, actually knew about Jellyfish long before I came to the office. But at that time, I wasn't really sure about going to Japan yet, and we didn't have the finances yet. But while I was doing research on how to study in Japan, I saw Jellyfish in the Google results, and then I did my research, and I saw that the reviews were very good. So that was the reason why I decided to choose Jellyfish, because the student testimonies were very good, and I was very convinced.
I heard about Jellyfish from a former Jellyfish client who I think she's currently a YouTuber influencer here in Japan now. So when I heard about that from one of her videos, I inquired and I even visited yung office ng Jellyfish. And I was welcomed warmly. All my questions were answered. And how they explained the process was also very satisfactory to me. So I was given the impression they've been really doing this for a long time and they know what they're doing. So that's why I decided to trust Jellyfish.
So I chose Jellyfish as my agency sa pagpunta ko dito sa Japan because I first heard about Jellyfish when I was in high school. I saw a booth that they had sa isang cosplay event that I went to. And from the get-go pa lang, they seemed trustworthy. The staff that I saw at that booth were really friendly. And when I took one of their pamphlets, I read through it. They seemed professional. They seemed trustworthy. So that's why it's been on the back of my mind na kung gusto ko talaga mag-Japan, kung gusto ko talagang i-pursue, Jellyfish is one of the agencies that I can contact. So, yun.
Actually, I've known Jellyfish for quite a year now, like way back around 2015. When I was in college, they visited our college back then. Like I said earlier, like that time, I don't have the enough funds to like support my study here in Japan. But that's why when I already save enough money, I remember Jellyfish. Like one day, like I was praying that like I want to go to Japan, mga ganun. Then suddenly I remember Jellyfish. And that's when I contacted them. So, along the way ng pag-process, naging very supportive Jellyfish para sa akin. Kumbaga, hindi rin nila ako pinabayaan. Like, every step, nandun sila para i-guide ako. Kaya, overall performance, like, I'm very thankful na kinontak ko si Jellyfish at na-meet ko si Jellyfish.
So I think it was really fate that brought me to Jellyfish's page. I was simply looking at my FB reels and then I encountered like Jellyfish's studying program advertisement. So I think I messaged or sent an inquiry, and immediately my staff requested if they could talk to me over the phone. And of course I got interested at that time, and the staff I talked with was very, very good in explaining things to me, very nice. So they explained clearly what the Japanese program, Study in Japan program they have. So yes, I have no regrets choosing Jellyfish because from the inquiry process up until the very end that I am here, they've been very caring, and the assistance that I received from them was spectacular in terms of like other services I have experienced so far. They were very patient in answering my queries. I had a lot. Miss Alpha and the other staff of Jellyfish, they were very nice to me. They explained everything clearly. I had no doubts actually because they all had the paperwork there. They all had the documents and stuff like that. So not once did I ever feel that the staff from Jellyfish are just doing their job. Everything was like a personal care, like catered to my needs so that I will be able to get the student visa. One concern I had at that time of the application was my age. I was 36 years old at that time, and I have read online that sometimes it will be difficult for a certain age, like to go to Japan. But they were very calm and they gave me encouragement that I will be able to get a student visa regardless of my age. So true enough, I am living here in Japan. I am working, and up until now, even if I'm not a student anymore, Jellyfish still makes or asks for follow-up or updates from us. They still ask us how we are we good, are we happy here. I have never met an agency that has care beyond that level, you know, like usually after they dispatch you, everything's okay, but for Jellyfish, they always ask for regular updates for their clients.